concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Along with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We're excited to have with us two-time NBA scoring champion, Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey,
Shaq,
Kevin.
how are you?
I'm doing fine. Hey, Greg, what's going on? Greg, you got some of that when I was scoring champ, huh?
Oh, man.
Got some of those battles.
I always tell a story. We were playing Lakers in the conference finals. I was with the Blazers, and Shaq had the ball. You know, like big fellas down there, so you got to go down and try to swipe the ball from him. So I go down, and I swipe as hard as I can, right, to try to knock the ball. He doesn't even feel it. I pop my shoulder out of place.
Oh, no
True
kidding.
story. And so I didn't want anybody to know I was hurt. So I just, like, signaled to the coach, hey, you know, I'm going to come out for a minute. I got to go to the bathroom. I ran in the hall.
Popping your shoulder
man, I ran in the
back there.
hall. I was crying like a baby.
Oh.
True story, man. Big fella, he's strong.
Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists. He said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, it gives my teammates an opportunity to score, and that's what's always mattered to me. And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. Shaq, you always play with a lot of passion. Is it possible to play with so much fire that gets the best out of you? And if so, who in the league sometimes crosses that line and has too much of whatever that is inside that drives your passion?
You know, Greg, when we were playing, there's only one guy, Kevin Garnett. But now in this era, you got to go with Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, and Kyrie Irving.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've got Okoro. Sexton is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Mobley in at the power forward. And for the Lakers, we've got Russell Westbrook, Anthony out there with Davis. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Howard in at the center. Now, here's Sexton. The pass to Okoro. Rubio in the corner. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Out to the right wing. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fires the three. Sinks the triple. Davis has got the game going here with the first basket for the Lakers.
What a luxury to have a big who can stretch the floor. Davis has worked his way to becoming an elite shooter.
Kicks it out to Love. Puts up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And here's Anthony from the arc. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. From 11 feet away, misses off the right iron. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the triple. Rubio with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And so difficult to defend. When Westbrook is hurting you off the bounce, he's hurting you off the catch.
To the inside, it's stolen by Davis. And it's the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Westbrook's got 6.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And Shaq, you know about getting buckets inside, but it also is great to see those guards who can also score when they get inside with bigger players. Who comes to mind of guys that would take it in against big guys like you?
Well, if you're talking power, you got to go with Russell Westbrook, John Morant, Zach LaVine. Now, if you're talking finesse, you're talking Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, and my main man, Kemba Walker.
Yeah, I think that's a great list to have. Those are guys that they show you can do it a variety of ways, right? You can be physical, you can play above the rim, but you can also hit them with the smitty and play below the rim.
Now Westbrook, after Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Last season, he played outstanding, putting in about 27 points a game, 7 assists and 8 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Now, here's Rubio. Passes it to Mobley, taken away by Anthony. Inside. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Boy, on your highlight reel, Shaq, so many incredible plays, but if you had to select one play that you'd call your favorite, do you have it?
Glad you asked me that question. My favorite moment in Orlando was going coast to coast in Orlando.
Yeah, that's right.
When I dunked on David Robinson in the All-Star game.
Yeah,
when I destroyed the rim at the Meadowlands. So
I was thinking of the alley-oop from Kobe when you guys got us in Game 7, the year you won your first title. That was a play I didn't like.
Well, you should have rotated on defense then.
So we can't get either to fall. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Okoro wide open. He fires. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
And let's check out stats for James. Great showing for him last season. First in assists. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor. An absolute magician with the basketball. To the paint. Here's Davis. Offensive rebound. Howard kicks to Anthony. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And here we have a rundown of the players you don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. Fourth, Anthony Davis. Rubio against Westbrook. Rubio outside to end the run. And another miss by Cleveland.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Even now, LeBron is incredibly explosive. In fact, he looks like a young, unstoppable Shaquille O'Neal.
Now, here's Rubio. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Mobley the pass to Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's a Okoro. And another miss by Cleveland.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Shaq, you stay very involved with the game, hang out with a lot of the players, talk to coaches, you go to many games. Name some personalities that you enjoy the most, guys you like hanging around with.
Well, I hang around with everybody, but a few guys shaped my mentality. The gentleman next to you, he doesn't know this, but I knew that when he was in college, he already had a T-shirt business, a real estate license. So I really learned the business from him. And it was D. Scott. D. Scott taught me to just have fun and be silly. Alonzo taught me to be serious and be more focused. Hanging out with LeBron and Kobe. I'm just happy to have the ability to just be blessed and just meet so many people.
That's a varied list.
That is.
And a nice compliment to you.
It's an honor to be on that list.
Yes, I'm right. It's the first name on the list.
You ain't know I knew about the real estate,
I
did
didn't.
you? Yeah, I bought a house and you overcharged me for the interest, but that's okay.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton? A crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
And Sexton drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 20-5 run here. Back to Anthony. There's the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Inside. It's deflected. And stolen by James. Cleveland with the ball. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Garland. Six on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the league moving to shake things up, Shaq, in the regular season. There's an idea of a tournament maybe mid-season. One thing that didn't make the cut, though, changing the playoffs so that the semifinals are seeded 1 through 4, irrespective of conference. What do you think of all that?
I mean, it was a tough sell for the Eastern Conference. Historically, they've had an easier road to the finals. But I think reseeding would ensure a more competitive championship round. And, Adam Silver just didn't have the votes.
Yeah, and I think part of that is, too, other than football, nobody really reseeds. And you know what? You have trends some years. Look, you remember back in our era, big fella, the East was the dominant conference. You know, you had it in the transition. And so I just think, you know what, you're just going to have those years. I like the format that we have.
You know what I say, Kevin? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I don't think it's broke.
And if it is broke, get a warranty.
Yes, good idea.
I'm taking that one too.
You're stealing a lot of stuff here. Outside, Sexton. Here's Osman. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
Here's Horton Tucker. Over Love. And the rejection by Love. To the middle. The shot's good from Nance.
Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants. Finds a wide open teammate.
James, the pass to Horton Tucker. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors. Pass to Nance. Down low. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And it's in there. Davis has got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now Garland. Nance outside. Sexton against James. Sexton the pass to Nance. Over Westbrook. Nance no good. Los Angeles leading by 22. The three from Davis. Sexton grabs the board.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Well, you look up at the rafters here at Staples Center. All the banners and Shaq. You helped raise some of them. Was there a pressure in playing for a franchise like this that has got such a great history of championship basketball?
You know, this is the kind of pressure you want, because I was raised up of the mind state that pressure is when you don't know where your next meal is coming from. So I knew it was some greats that played before me, and I just wanted to be mentioned with some of the greats. So
that puts it in perspective.
Yeah, it does. And you know what? He is definitely mentioned with some of the greats.
Yes, he
Shaq
is.
had a great ride and did an incredible job playing for the Lakers.
For a guy who plays the power forward and sometimes the center spot, he has great touch at the line. Kevin Love is a tremendous face-up shooter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Howard. Lisa comes in for Anthony Davis. Malik Monk, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And he sinks the second. And here is Garland. Allen outside. He kicks it to Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Lakers.
And we see just about every player in the league trying to shoot the three. Shaq, and if you were playing today, be honest, Would you find yourself launching a few?
Yes, and you know what my nickname would be? What? Shakovich. So I did shoot 22 in my career. I made one. That's not a good percentage, but it's good enough because I made one. Probably the one that counted.
Yep.
But really, why shoot threes if no one can stop you anything?
Well, he's right.
I think
he's right. Why would you?
That's logical.
Yeah, of course.
Rational.
You get fouled, you go to the line, the three-point play. Now, here's Garland. Left side, Sexton. Over Monk. And that one hits back iron.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Nunn kicks to Gasol. The pass to Ariza. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Sexton. The putback. No good. Shot missing. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Here's Nance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Nance. So much love for the perimeter offense these days, but Shaq, for your money, who are some of the best back-to-the-basket players that are in the NBA right now?
The list is short, but it's still a very impressive list. Joel Embiid, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Anthony LeBron Davis.
Can't argue with any of those.
No, not at all. And here's a look at some numbers for Nance. A very nice season for him last year. Last year, averaged 10 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
That free throw missing.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Kevin Kelly's checked in. And he's good on the second. 1:43 left in the first. Wound up there for Allen. Good D by Ariza.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Nunn wide open. Good on the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Sexton the pass to Kabengele. Stolen by Nunn. In the corner, it's Monk. Shoots over Garland. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Here's Kabengele. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 11. Great open look there. Nunn's got 6.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
To stop the run. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now, here's Nunn. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. shoots from the baseline. Gasol kicks to none. Here's Monk. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding his former teammate in Toronto, Kawhi Leonard.
The way he plays defensively, you know what he stands for, and how competitive he is. I mean, I don't need somebody to bang his chest or like scream or like be one of those guys to know if you're competitive or not. Like, I think that's the way he is, and I respect that. And he's actually a really good, teammate and vocal and speaks when he needs to speak.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
Two former Defensive Players of the Year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Trevor Ariza out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And you know what? That play doesn't happen a few years ago. Rubio's a lot stronger now.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Ariza. Sinks the three-pointer. Ariza's got 6 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Ariza's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Passes it to Garland. Over Nunn. Misses off the left iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Ariza no luck. Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Marc Gasol. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
The first one falls. Okoro, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Anthony. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Okoro passes to Garland. Stolen by Nunn. Outside Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Rubio looking around. Gasol with the defensive effort. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. It's tipped. And it's denied. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Off target from outside. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Some changes for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Gasol. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. And Allen drops them both. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Ellington. 9 points last game. Here's a Okoro. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. Good from Okoro. James checked in for the Lakers. And Cleveland also making a change. Kevin Love's checked in for Jared Allen. Both good from the line that time. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Davis finds James. For 3, Westbrook. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. Westbrook's got 14 points.
Yes, the defense sees James with the ball and assumes he's a shooter. But you know him, he exploits the defense to always find that assist.
And Davis sends it back. Bazemore for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. The wide open look here for Garland. Buries it from 3-point range. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
Outside Westbrook. Anthony in the corner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 11 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Garland with it. He's got 7. Pass to Okoro. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Bazemore. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
First free throw is good.
You know, he was undrafted out of Old Dominion. Ken Bazemore has come a long way. Didn't get much run his first few years in the league, but now he's an impact player.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And so Bazemore nails both of them. Cleveland's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Okoro passes to Rubio. To the inside. Here's Mobley. The shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court.
Clearly a foul.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
For Los Angeles, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Howard's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Anthony drops them both. For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Love outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Westbrook can't get it to go. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Okoro dishes to Nance. Rubio with a wide open look. Great look, but off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Howard kicks to Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Now, Okoro, he has 5. The feed to Nance. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And a wide-open look for James. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Double team on Westbrook. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
An explosive leaper who can finish with power. Davis knows how to put on the show.
Rubio outside. Shot clock at 6. Love outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Love's got 8 points.
And Love had his feet set, was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
LeBron outside. Howard, the pass to Davis. From outside the arc, hits the 3-point bomb. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And here's Love from the arc. The rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Now, here's Okoro. James covering. Okoro kicks to Rubio. Uncovered. That one misses. And the Lakers going the other way now. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Westbrook's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Los Angeles. Cleveland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Westbrook against Rubio. Pass to Love. From deep. Gets hauled in by LeBron.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And it's Davis with the jam.
I love the assertiveness from AD. That dunk says, I own the rim and you better back off.
Here is Love. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. There's the pass to Mobley. Back to Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Love. Over Westbrook. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's take a look at Ricky Rubio. Some stats on him. Last year, getting it done. 4th in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. That free throw, no good. A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Gelly's checked in. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kevin Love. No good on the second free throw. The Lakers shooting 47% in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Monk. Lots of room. Kept alive. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Here's Mobley. Outside, Sexton. Monk grabs the board. Here's Ariza. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Colin Sexton.
And Ariza, much improved as a free thrower over the course of his career.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ariza hits them both.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter. Doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Now, here's Sexton. Pass to Osman. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
And finished off by Davis.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Cleveland's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Shaq, thanks for coming by. Entertaining as always. Happy to have you on the program. You have an open chair anytime you want to join us.
Anytime, Kevin. My pleasure. Whatever you guys need me, just give me a call. If I'm not doing Icy Hot, Krispy Kreme, or the Journal Insurance, just give me a call.
Other than that, you'll be free.
Yeah, I'll be free.
That's good to know. And, Steve, there are people who have to focus on one thing to get it right. Yet Shaq can execute so many things at a high level at the same time.
You're so right, Kevin. We know he's one of the best to ever put on a uniform. A lot of people always talk about his offense, but he made second-team all-defense 3 times. He can do it all on the court and now in the broadcasting booth.
Here's Sexton following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Allen. Goes up again, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Garland, he's checked in for Okoro.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Here are the Lakers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint, here's Horton Tucker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Horton Tucker's got 13 points.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Now, here's Sexton. There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. It's a hand on it. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. And making the long walk back from the courtside broadcasting booth, the esteemed and somewhat winded Shaquille O'Neal.
Very funny, Ernie. I'm not tired. I took the elevator.
Yeah, it was a freight elevator.
Watch your mouth, kid.
All right, that was key. Give this man some mouth to mouth.
Oh, not me.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Ricky Rubio is out there with Sexton. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Mobley in at the 4-man position. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Good on both. Here is Rubio. Pass to Mobley. Back to Rubio. Pass to Mobley. Outside, Sexton. The pass to Mobley. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And you have to love how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this.
Rubio, the pass to Mobley. Love outside. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got his first basket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Davis. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 6 assists in the game.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
And it's sent back by Howard. And they get it back. Okoro, good on the three-point shot. Okoro's got 8 points.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
James finds Davis. Back to LeBron. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Davis down low. Defended by Sexton. And they pick up 2. Davis has got 20.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Rubio, the pass to Love. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. James, the pass to Davis. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Love outside. Outside, Sexton lets it go from deep. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Kicks it to Sexton. Rubio outside. Feeds it to Love. Makes it off the glass. He's got 10.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Here's LeBron. Pass to Howard. Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Love.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the free throw good from Howard. And Cleveland making a change here. Nance is checked in. so he gets them both. Ricky, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Love dishes to Rubio. Okoro passes to Love. Bazemore grabs the miss. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And here's Rubio. He's got 5. He kicks to Love. Fires the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Gasol. And the pass to Bazemore. It's not going to go for him. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Love. Osman comes in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. Both free throws good from Nance. And so Bazemore will bring it up for Los Angeles. Passes it to Nunn. Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Osman. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Third is Jared Allen.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Nunn finds Gasol. Lakers passing it around. Nunn, that's good. Nunn's got 9.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here's Garland. He has 7.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Osman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament with more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Popped up there for Allen. Stolen by none. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Bazemore dishes to Anthony. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 17.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And it's Allen slamming it down.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Sexton for 3. Monk grabs the board.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Pass to Ariza. Now, here's Nunn. It's Ariza on the wing. Defended by Sexton. Shot clock at 5. They get the rebound. Off target at the rim. For Cleveland, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. At the elbow, it's Allen. 3-pointer. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Dotson's checked in for Colin Sexton. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Here's Garland. He's got 7. Allen outside. Pass to Kabengele. Just 5 to shoot. That one a little long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Ariza with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Garland with it. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Ariza. Here's Anthony. Kicks it out to Ariza. Monk for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Kabengele's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
The 17-footer. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Garland. Ariza covering. Here's Kabengele. Yes, that goes in. Kabengele's got his first 2 points of the night. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
Dotson. And it's off from three-point range. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Cavaliers shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Now Garland. 7 points in the game. Floats one up. Allen. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And here's Nunn. He's got 9. Here's Anthony. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Monk is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Davis. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Kaycock in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And the new G League Pro Team, Smitty, signed a number of 5-star high school basketball players. How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact it, Kevin. You miss out on those stars, for sure. But I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency.
Cavaliers shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Dotson the pass to Windler. Here's Dotson. This one for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen. Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Allen drops them both. Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in essence, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender.
Trying to get his man back for the last three, it helps to not make this personal.
And there's the pass to Windler. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his fourth rebound in this one. Loads it up for Davis. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
He's in that AD rhythm. Defensively, you need to try and deny him the ball. He's too hot.
Dotson the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Osman. Reza covering. Another three for Cleveland.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Passes to Kaycock. Kicks to Ariza. Pass to Kaycock. Westbrook with it. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul. Well, we know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Outside Westbrook. And it's Ariza in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Dotson. He's covered by Westbrook. Dotson the pass to Nance. Here's Windler. They get it again. One-on-one here. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And those long, lean players like Ariza always seem to thrive in transition.
Here's Dotson. And again, it's Cleveland.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
Free throw drops for Ariza.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Osman over Ariza. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ariza no luck. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And that one's good. Osman. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Outside Gasol. Fires for 3. No good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Windler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Ariza.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Last year, LeBron, as we know, Steve, broke Derek Fisher's record for most postseason wins. Talk about the weight of that accomplishment.
You know, Kevin, let's take those 2 players. Start off with Derek Fisher. Give him a lot of credit. As a role player, he was on some great teams and contributed. Unbelievable to have that record. And then on the flip side, LeBron James was on some great teams, and he was the reason they were great teams because he's one of the greatest players of all times. 2 different type of players, but both are very impressive.
Westbrook, sweet little floater. Westbrook's got 23 points.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Cleveland moving the ball around. Windler the pass to Osman. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Outside Gasol. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Gasol's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dotson the pass to Nance. Here's Dotson. Beyond the arc. No good. Good D by Westbrook. Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Stolen away. Nance with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Dotson the pass to Windler. Down low. Got a piece of it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the 3-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 3-pointers. I would have loved that.
And he can't get the first one. And, Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure with Cheryl Miller.
Ariza outside. Gasol's in the post, and it's blocked. Here's Osman. Left side, Nance. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Hey, Smitty, Steve Kerr talked about how Michael Jordan scared his teammates into becoming better players. Would that kind of approach, you think, work today with players entering the league?
You know, I think you have to be careful, yes. But I think on the general, if you're looking at just a blank sheet of paper on how to get guys motivated, I think it takes his leaders, which it starts with ownership, management, coach, and best players. If they work hard and they see the blueprint that way, they usually follow.
Ellington, the pass to Gasol. He kicks it to Ariza. Fires it up. And again, no good by the Lakers. Now Cleveland moving it up. Launches the three. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Some coaches might not like taking the three on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Ellington dishes to Bazemore. Gasol passes to Bazemore. Gasol kicks it to Bazemore. Ariza outside. They shoot again. 5 on the clock. That one, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Launches a three. Johnson can't hit.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Gasol finds Ellington. Here's Ariza. Nance with some nice D. Cavaliers have gone 7-15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Here's Osman. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And, Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
The offense was firing on all cylinders, and that's the exact kind of shot they wanted.
Gasol's in the post.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Johnson can't hit. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Now, here's Ellington. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Nance, no good. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Lakers. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Looking to get it going. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Nance.
Bazemore has dramatically improved at the line since he came into the league. A big plus for his team.
Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time as far as social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And then for Cleveland, Kevin Gelly's checked in. And it's Garland in for Jetty Osman. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dotson. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assistant.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Gasol, and he banks in the layup.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Davis.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And the Lakers with possession here. Gasol looking around. The pass to Kaycock. And here's Bazemore. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Kaycock. The shot by Monk is no good. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Bazemore on the wing. Pass to Kaycock. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.